Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, it looks like we are live at 5 and we are on fire. Check it out. Yeah, interesting times in Bitcoin, never a dull moment in crypto, shall we say. So let's crack on with it, get through these figures quickly. We've got Bitcoin with 0.6% of the hash rate, Bcrash with 0.5. I wonder what has happened there. I mean, Roger was one of these douchebags that was saying, oh, you know, price follows hash and all this kind of shit. Well, look at that. All right, we'll sorry. You know, while we're here being impulsive, let's check out the old Bcrash coin dance statistics while we're having a laugh at this. So 422 blocks have been mined since the new consensus rules. Bitchin is 409 blocks ahead. Amory Sachet still hanging on for dear life, trying to get his miner tax. Was it IFP, something like whatever it was he called? I don't know. Miner tax. Bitcoin Cash proof of work by network. Oh, but it's still in existence. It's not this. It's still being mined. This is hilarious. So, so these are all the shitcoiners that are actually showing their hand and supporting Bcrash. I mean, this is hilarious. At least we know who they are now. So BTC Top, the biggest Bitcoin shitcoiner out of the lot. And then there's Via BTC, Antpool. Oh, BTC.com is on there. Again, utterly clueless. Oh, we got still Hathor on there having a laugh. The F2 pool, maybe. You know, who knows. But let's have a look. In comparison to Anne-Marie's coin. Like, literally, there's only Via BTC mining it. Who other mining pools are? I don't know. Maybe they're just simply not keeping an eye on their mining operations. They don't really know. I mean, they're just utterly incompetent miners. You know, unless, and like I said, unless they're having a laugh. That's pretty much it. Just going to see when that last Bcrash block was mined via time. So, oh dear. So the last block of ABC was mined 14 hours ago. That's not looking good. That's not looking good. and on Bitchin it was 39 minutes ago. So yeah, I think that says it all really. On ABC there was a 3.9 megabyte block mined. It means some form of data or transactions are actually being done on it. I mean, 14 hours ago and then 19 hours ago. So that's basically 2 blocks have been mined in 24 hours. Yeah, which is insane. So he'll be nursing his wounds. Well, I don't know. You know, shitcoiners being shitcoiners with shit for brains. Who knows what he's going to do? But he might be sitting there just simply trying to collect the block reward. He's like, oh yeah, I'm taking 8% of this. This is my tax rate. I'll have some of that. Mate, your coin is worth absolutely jack shit. Like, honestly, it's hilarious. But like, none of these people understand Bitcoin. So network nodes, same as they ever were since the 15th of November 2018. 2.4 for Bitcoin, 10.4 and on Bcrash. And remember, 10.4% of the nodes are only generating 0.5% of the hash rate. I mean, literally just full of shitcoin miners. Utterly. And then 87.2% of the nodes on Corecoin. Transactions, however, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. 63.9 comparatively to 2.6 on Bcrash and 33.5 on Corecoin. And then block size, again, Bitcoin winning over 50%. Block size on Bcrash 5%. Block size on Corecoin 43.8. And let's play spot the biggest block on Bcrash. It looks like they are not even showing the blocks mined on ABC. These are Bitchin blocks that we're looking at. So you got 301. Be tough to beat that. Any more than 301. 358. And that's it. Corecoin, same as they ever were. And let's have a quick look on Bitcoin. So I mean, look at this. Still 2 megabyte blocks, 3 megabyte block, 3 megabyte block. I mean, look, you know, there's just no way these other chains are capable of mining these sizes of blocks. They just simply don't have the wherewithal or the willpower to even do it. Crazy. Hash rate by network, yada yada yada. That so hash rate effectively follows price because that's where the investment is. Hash rate literally just means jack shit. It's just the amount of investment that miners are willing to put into the network. Proof of work by network. Yeah, the other two will change. Bcrash versus Bitcoin. Hash rate. Bitcoin versus Bcrash. Proof of work by network. Now remember, take these figures with a pinch of salt because these are often to do with the fluctuations of Corecoin. But, you know, Bitcoin price is steady as ever and it's 28,000 times cheaper. So that's basically 280,000%, which is absolutely nuts. And it's currently 5.7% more profitable to mine on Corecoin. And it's 5% more profitable to mine on Bcrash than Corecoin, but who gives a shit? Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block, Bitcoin winning. Fees USD, Bitcoin smashing it. Fees Satoshis, Bitcoin smashing it. Block reward ratio, that'll come with time. Growth by network, yeah, you know, we're catching them. I mean, let's go up. We're definitely catching them, but BTC is just simply going to stop dead one day anyway. So global hash rate, 7 days. Looks like Ant Pool has increased their mining for the last 7 days. Maybe that's to do with the shitcoin crash, like, you know, network thing, split, whatever. BTC.com in there. Huobi Binance down in 5th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place actually. We've got Kano, Lubane, never heard of them, or whatever. Global hash rate, 24 hours. Binance is up there. Suddenly turned up the heat. That's kind of interesting. I'm assuming that'll be on Corecoin then. Yeah, look at this. So Binance have turned up the heat on Corecoin. Again, because they're shitcoiners. They literally have no respect for Bitcoin whatsoever. They're just like, oh, number go up. That's all they're chasing. They have no fundamental understanding of this. So yeah, again, shitcoin is chasing price. That's literally all it is. That's what these two shitcoin enterprises are doing. This is actually quite hilarious. It shows you the fundamental understanding of these enterprises. You know, absolute dog shit. So F2 pool up there, BTC.com and pool in. Now having to compete with these shitcoin enterprises because they're chasing number go up. And this is Bcrash. So BTC.com just making a fool of themselves, along with via BTC and Antpool and BTC Top and BTC.com. I mean, what a joke. An absolute joke. And again, Binance have jumped off the chain. So literally Binance are just number go up. They looks like they are all in Corecoin. So yeah, they can F off, which is great. And now we've got Bitcoin. So we have Tau macking it hard, 28.4. Hathor guarding the chain, making sure that no shitcoin enterprises jump on it. Norpool, Huobi via BTC. Don't know what they're doing on there. They can F off as well. Same with BTC. Well, BTC.com, like I said, gesturing probably. Spider Pool, SV Pool, other mining pools. Yeah. Okay, looking quite competitive. I mean, it's actually looking more healthy than Bcrash, to be honest with you. If you look at the mining on it, yeah, I think that's looking good. Right, let's have a look at the shitcoin market. Here we go. The talk of the town is Corecoin. Let's see what's going on. Oh, a little bit flat over 24 hours there, according to CoinCrap. So look over the week. So it's 12% up on the week. But it's still 50% up on the month. All these shitcoiners going to be congratulating themselves, patting themselves on the back. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, we as Bitcoiners should be appreciating this, because this is more people coming into the market. All of this value that you see here is coming in to Bitcoin. The whole effing lot. So we can still appreciate all the value coming in here, but we don't have to risk being in it. It's great. So all of this is coming over to Bitcoin. The whole lot. If you have a fundamental understanding of this thing, you would realize that. So this is good for everyone. So what? Not good for the shitcoiners, but for Bitcoiners, this is all coming over. So do you think all these people who are interested that are now sort of going, oh, what's Bitcoin? What's Bitcoin? You know, a lot of them are going to be smart. But this is how it works in society. You get your geniuses and your intellectuals at the top of society creating and inventing and making things. Then below that, you have the smart people who aren't as intelligent as the intellectuals at the top, but because they're smart, they can appreciate the intelligence and their creativity coming from the intellectuals at the top, and they listen to you and they're like, oh, right, I get that, I understand that now. Yeah, I get the fundamental understanding, therefore I will do what you do. And then after that, everybody else piles in. And that's what's going to happen here on Corecoin. These people who are buying this for the first time on Coinbase, whatever, it is number go up. Do you think they're using it to transact with? No, they're not. They've just bought it, number go up, they're happy. In order to get this to turn, will take literally nothing. Like, let's say, you know, $1 million is suddenly sold, you know, in a very short space of time. Suddenly the markets get spooked, because this is all just simply to do with the lack of supply. If suddenly you've got $1 million worth of Bitcoin, a sale, coming on the market all at once, suddenly the price drops because it's all supply and demand. This is just purely Bitcoin being restricted in supply, and those at the top just simply letting it pile in because Bitcoin isn't ready yet. So what? All this is going to come over. All these people are going to start asking questions. What is Bitcoin? Hold on a minute. They implemented SegWit, which segregated the signatures, which means that the network is now centralized, and they purposely restricted the block size so that it couldn't be used as a transaction. That's just bollocks. Hold on a minute. What's this genuine Bitcoin doing 1 billion transactions a second? With EHR data needing 4,000 transactions a second in order to service their network. With GeoSpot using the Bitcoin network to monitor all these smart cities. With these central banks using the Bitcoin network for their central bank digital currencies to run on, because there is no other network that's as cheap and as fast and as secure as the Bitcoin network. That is what it's gonna be like. So I welcome this. I'm like, yeah, this is coming to Bitcoin, but I don't have to take any of the risk because I don't have to buy it. I just simply buy Bitcoin. And at the moment, I mean, hopefully there's money, all the shitcoiners showing their hands, flooding out of Bitcoin, buying Coin, going, oh, number go up, number go up, number go up. Like, great, you do that, you F off, and I will buy Bitcoin. And hopefully the price will go down, so I get better value for money while you F off. Because I know where it's coming in the end. That's it. That's how it's going to work. So let's, number go down. Look at this. Nice, nice. So we're back in the ranges of $160. I mean, like, yeah, anywhere in the 150s is the buy zone. You know, so that's looking really good, and it looks like it's flowing into Coin. So yeah, happy days. Coin, you can just keep on going. We'll be seeing you later. There we go. Bitcoin isn't peer-to-peer cash anymore. Straight from the shitcoiner's mouth. It has changed. It has changed. It is no longer peer-to-peer cash, which means it's not Bitcoin. But it doesn't understand that yet. And listen to how he justifies this absolute bollocks. It's hilarious. Now this is where he's wrong, because gold has a value. Gold has a value because it is useful. So because it is useful, people use it, and therefore it has a value because they want to use it to create stuff. Coin BTC does nothing. Therefore, it has no value. And he's going, oh yeah, so we're still going to basically be using these central bank digital currencies which are fiat in order to transact it. No, digital currencies, as in like central bank digital currencies and all other shitcoins, have got absolutely nothing to do with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer electronic cash system that is capable of doing billions of transactions per second. It is going to revolutionize the way we think about data, because for the first time ever, blockchain technology allows data to be immutable. And the reason it's immutable is because it has no single central point of failure. And it is an economic model sustained by those who value their data and put their data on chain because they don't want it ever to be cracked, hacked, altered, changed, or deleted. And if it can't be cracked, hacked, altered, changed, or deleted, it means no one has control over it. And if no one has control over it, it means those who upload it, as in us, can own it. It is our data for the first time ever in history. And that is where the value of Bitcoin comes from. Bitcoin can be used as a medium of exchange because it gets its value from the sovereignty over our own data. It is a phenomenal system. And this guy trying to explain it, talking absolutely, is exactly what he's doing. Talking absolutely, because he's trying to make sense of a ridiculous situation. So he ends up talking. So, yeah, let's have a look at this one. Crypto crime cartel. BitMake's faces another RICO suit. I mean, yeah, that is pretty serious. You know, RICO stuff. Here we go. So, Kleiman versus Wright. Which experts will be allowed at trial? And that's all done. Right, peeps, thanks for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the show. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Same time tomorrow. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah! One vision.